Let's remind you of the two lineups. Flitcroft, Berg, Taylor, all injured for Blackburn. So it's a reshuffled defence for Graham Souness. And what an attacking formation that is, with York and Cole backed up by Dunn and Duff and Thompson, Sandy.
Yeah, they're very attack-minded when you look at the team, especially middle to front. But for me, all the weakness, if anywhere, could be the reshuffled back four. Niels Johansson having to be forced to play centre-back tonight. He's not on the left-back. But behind them, they've got a very, very good goalkeeper in Brad Friedel. And hopefully Celtic will get past him tonight.
He couldn't, could he? Well, he has done. Celtic manager Martin O'Neill plays all three strikers, Larsson, Sutton and Hartson, with the former Blackburn frontman we've just heard from, Chris Sutton, playing off the front too. And Cillian Petrov returns to the side, which means the Celtic and Scotland skipper Paul Lambert starts the match in the unlikely location for him on the bench.
Yeah, it's very unusual. It's a reshuffle midfield, there's no question about that. Petrov is going to have to be more patient, play a little bit deeper, and Chris Sutton's got a lot of responsibility as well tonight, having to work back the way. But when you look at the Celtic team, their strength could come from set pieces. They're a massive threat throughout the team, and hopefully it'll work for them tonight.
Let's have a look at the options on the bench for both managers. In terms of strikers for Blackburn, Matt Janssen is a goal scorer. Ciccio Grabi, the Italian, £7 million he cost. Ege Lostenstadt, who started the first leg. And of course in the wide position, Keith Gillespie could play a part in this match. For Celtic, Momo Sila, remember his glorious goal against Basel. Alan Thompson, unlucky to be starting on the bench. And of course, Paul Lambert, the Celtic and Scotland captain, is kept in reserve at kick-off. Well, John Hartson has won his argument. He's been in prolific goal-scoring form. 11 goals, only 6 starts. And Martin O'Neill has had to say, well, I can't leave him out. The former Rangers midfielder, Tugay, the Turkish international, was very influential in the first leg, but he was influential in tandem with skipper Gary Flitcroft in central midfield. How much will Rovers miss him? Martin O'Neill takes a seat. I don't think he'll be seated for too long, alongside his assistants, his trusty twosome alongside him of Steve Walford and John Robertson. Part 2 of this UEFA Cup tie gets underway. Celtic 1-0 up from the first leg in Glasgow 2 weeks ago. Will Henrik Larsson's late strike prove to be crucial? But you would certainly expect there are goals in this game, Sandy.
Well, it looks like it. Both teams, certainly Blackburn especially, they've got to go for it. There's no holding back. They must score, and Celtic know the value for a goal. If they get any kind of goal tonight, Blackburn then obviously have to score 3, and I just can't see this Celtic team the way they can defend losing 3 goals tonight.
Rob Douglas uncertain with his clearance and almost set up Damien Duff. And Jos Valharen reacted quickly to the potential, who's been monitoring events in and outside the ground.
Well, down trackside, first of all, Martin O'Neill has been out on a one with Cillian Petrov. I think he wants him to help to check the runs of David Thompson down the right side of Blackburn Rovers. We saw the danger of him in the first leg. And Graham Souness might want to know how important this game is. The commercial man just told me tonight that they will make £1 million from this tie, Blackburn Rovers, and that would take 3 European ties against other European opposition to make that kind of money.
Neil Lennon, still in Petrov, Larsson, Petrov hit the deck, and John Hartson fails to hit the target.
Lennon fires off the shot, right foot through our rucker players, but the grab kept his eye on it.
Hartson couldn't get his foot behind the ball, and that's given away by Tugay. Well, he hardly put a pass astray in the first game, Tugay. But it's been a stuttering start from him. A couple of his passes have gone straight at Celtic players. And that certainly gives Celtic some encouragement when you think how it went in Glasgow.
Yep, they certainly dominated in there in the other part of the game.
Here's Henrik Larsson with a chance! Larsson for Celtic, 15 minutes gone! He's done it again! His 22nd European goal 2 weeks ago, his 23rd at Ewood Park. 1-0 on the night, 2-0 overall.
There's a happy man. It's a fabulous finish from Henrik Larsson. What's it they say? Don't panic. He gets opportunity from someone slipping right about the edge of the box. 2 players going. Larsson didn't wait. Judged his time to perfection went and looked at the goalkeeper and just chipped it over him as casual as you like.
It was formation slipping there with Hartson going first, then short, and Larsson was in, and he doesn't tend to miss these. He just lofted it over the diving Friedel. And a glory moment for Larsson, yet another one to add to his collection. Henrik Larsson's 21st goal of the season in his 19th game, and how big is that one?
Oh, it's a massive.
Back from Duff to Curtis. Now Dunn, good challenge, Neil Lennon. Oh well, surely he got the ball. Neil Lennon pointing to the ball and saying to the referee, I moved it on, I must have made connection, which he did.
He did. The referee's got that one wrong. The players went down very, very late, David Dunn. But Neil Lennon certainly got good contact in the ball. There's no way that's a free kick.
Well, if this counts for Blackburn, Celtic will be furious. Thompson, it clipped the bar. So close. And it shouldn't have been a free kick.
I thought it may have been a corner kick after the free kick. It's a decent hit. Rob Douglas might get a fingertip to that one, but the important thing for Celtic's point of view, it didn't go into the net, it's over the bar.
Back it comes from Larsson. Neil. David Thompson. Chase for Andy Cole, and good work from Van Aeren. He's not too unhappy about conceding the corner kick. The important thing was he got there first.
He had to get there, take no chances, just knock it out, give away the corner kick and get organised.
Craig Shorts pushes up into the penalty box. David Thompson's corner kick. Hartson was there, only as far as Dunn. It gets a flick on its way in, and that's a terrific change of direction from Rob Douglas to make the save. Lucas Neela was who flicked that on.
It's a high corner kick right to the back post, not the best of headers. Dunn picking it up, also one thing in his mind to hit the shot to the deflection. Rob Douglas, right place, right time again. And he changes his feet, and that's more difficult than it actually looks.
And Shin creeping into the Blackburn play as we enter the first and only minute of stoppage time at the end of the first half.
Yeah, they are frustrated. I'm sure Graham Souness will talk about it after half time, trying to get them settled down again, trying to lift the pace of the game if they can. They have to get a goal soon, start the second half, but Celtic are so determined tonight. They've played so well for 45 minutes.
The captain, the goal scorer, Henrik Larsson. Nearly time up. Sutton's challenge on Tugai, and a Blackburn free kick. Will there be time to take it? I don't think so. That's the first half, and what a first half for Martin O'Neill and for Celtic. Henrik Larsson's goal, added to his late strike at Celtic Park 2 weeks ago, means that despite the fact that have to, as Jackie McNamara said, continue doing what they're doing. And there's the Blackburn change during the half-time interval. The former Manchester United and Newcastle winger Keith Gillespie on, and John Curtis, the left back, off. So it seems very much as if Graham Souness will play the second half with a back three, and he has to go for it, Sandy.
He will go for it, there's no question. The substitution proves that. Keith Gillespie is very quick. I'm pretty certain he'll play wide right and try and get at Steve Guppy, try and use his pace to get beyond him. So Celtic will have to maybe adjust at some point in time to try and nullify that.
Hartson immediately linking with Sutton and Larsson. The trio working well. And almost a corner kick, not quite. 2-0 up overall. They have to continue to try to play the way they've been playing tonight, Sandy, so far.
Play to their normal system, their normal style. Don't try to change. Do what they're good at. Defend well, hit the break, and play good passes.
That's an early encouraging sign, with Didier Agat doing good work to win possession for Celtic. And Petrov had to move it under pressure from Thompson. Larsson looking for Larsson. Gets it back. The former Hibs defender. Change of pace from Henrik Larsson. Here's a chance, not far away, brushed the outside of the net, on its way wide. Good effort.
It's a great shot from Henrik Larsson. Steve Guppy thought it may have been offside when he played the ball to Larsson, but again, Henry didn't hang about. There was always one thing in his mind, that was to have a go. Friedel had it covered, but worth the effort.
Ship with Hartson and Larsson. Sutton playing just off those front two. And Blackburn have struggled to deal with it. Guppy for Larsson. Here's an opportunity. Chris Sutton and John Hartson. What a miss. A real chance to tie things up for Celtic. He can't believe it. Nor can he.
There should have been 3 chances. Larsson getting a break in the ball. It's a good ball from Guppy. Looking up, picking the right option, trying to find Sutton. He mishit it. Hartson wasn't expecting it. He'll be disappointed with his final effort. He should have been on his toes, ready for it coming.
Wonder, Chignos.
There's much encouragement from Martin O'Neill towards John Hartson, just getting that header on, and might finish that construction in a moment. Rob, here's Larsson.
Linking with Hartson. Tries to get beyond short and wins a corner kick. Do you want to finish, Jay?
Yeah, sorry, I was rudely interrupted by that. Chance for another one for Celtic. I think Martin O'Neill's trying to tell John Hartson not to get sucked too much in the middle. He wants him to drift right a little bit more, come off Larsson a little bit more. He's saying that all the time to him, but certainly going well up to now.
And believe it or not, this is Celtic's first corner kick. None of the back three venturing forward. In from Guppy, and he picked out the head of Chris Sutton at the near post. Gillespie's pass, Andy Cole's run. Juggled by Rap Douglas. Petrov, who so often supports the strikers and gets beyond them and scores goals, doing terrific defensive work there.
Yeah, that sums up Celtic tonight. Every one of them willing, more than willing.
So Paul Lambert will be introduced shortly, but Blackburn could be in further trouble. Larsson to Guppy. And another corner kick for Celtic. I think John Hartson might be the player to give way as Paul Lambert comes on.
He's not a bad sub, is he? Paul Lambert, experienced player, the type of player when he comes on tonight, he'll manage to hold on to the ball, keep the shape. Celtic won't be weakened with him coming on.
Petrov's corner kick! And Chris Sutton surely seals Celtic's place in the third round of the UEFA Cup. Back at Blackburn, which was his home for 5 years, he's struck Celtic's second goal of the night. It's 3-0 overall. Surely now, no way back for Blackburn.
That's it, it's all over. What a magnificent goal from Chris Sutton. It's a great corner, still in Petrov. Real pace again, right hand side. Sutton getting across his marker. That ball's only ever going to end up one place. That's the back of the net. He missed one a few minutes ago. No way was he missing this one. Blackburn didn't take the lesson.
Brad Friedel has got quick reflexes, but not quite quick enough to deny Sutton his moment, his 11th goal of a very productive campaign.
Ball went the right way.
It's off Momo Sila, and behind for the goal kick. And the Celtic fans not beating Graham Souness or anything. 90 minutes played, 2 to go, 2 minutes between Celtic and the UEFA Cup third round draw in Switzerland tomorrow. Mulheron's clearance, Sutton's flick, And he's still chasing everything, even if it is a lost cause. Sutton. Thompson to Laursen. Ulrich Laursen playing just his 17th Celtic game, and he's grown as a player, developing into the management of Martin O'Neill. Two guys to Duff. And even now, Celtic's work ethic is so obvious at a time when they might be sitting back and admiring themselves. They're still putting in one heck of a shift.
Yep, they're all working hard. We'll get lots of praise for this in the media tomorrow, and thoroughly deserved.
Not to mention tonight.
Have you praised Celtic?
I think so. There's Valharan, and certainly confused Rob Douglas there by flicking the ball away, but proved to be a decent decision. And it's also a Celtic throw. And Valharan, well, Celtic haven't had a failure tonight, but Jos Valharan has been very influential at the back. It gives them such a sturdy backbone.
He's played really well. All the defenders have played well, especially the early part of the game when the score was 0-0 tonight. It was always going to be vulnerable, but they managed to keep their shape, keep their formation, and defend well.
Celtic have won the Battle of Britain. The Scottish champions have blown Blackburn away. Henry Larsson scored the opening goal on 15 minutes, having scored the late goal in Glasgow 2 weeks ago. Chris Sutton made sure that there was to be no Blackburn comeback, and it's the name of Celtic which goes into tomorrow's UEFA Cup third round draw. It's been a phenomenal performance from the Scottish champions against one of England's leading sides. 8,000 Celtic supporters here to see it. A 5-star showing from Celtic, and they've answered a lot of questions here, and Graham Souness will have to accept that his side tonight had to play second best. Blackburn 0, Celtic 2, and it's 3-0 Celtic overall.
And doesn't that make for